to this NCSL eVideo update. I am so glad to have with us Bill Pound, our Executive Director of the National Conference of State Legislatures. Now, Bill, lots have been going on in Washington, D.C. I know that sounds kind of funny that something's been going on here, but we've had some changes. First of all, we've got now Speaker Ryan. But then second of all, it looks like we've got a 3-year plan for the Highway Trust Fund. Can you expand on that and what that might mean for our members?
Well, you're right. For a change, something's happening in Washington. And on the highway, the transportation bill, it's clearly been positive for the states because it does give us funding certainty. That's one of the things we've been asking for.
That's right.
Over the last year or more. We would obviously like to see an increase in the Highway Trust Fund. We don't have that yet. And we would like to see full funding for 6 years. We don't have that out of this yet, but we do have it for 3 years. So that is progress, and it will certainly help the states, many of whom have been raising revenue for transportation in the last several years. Legislatures have been very active in that, and they did this, I think, helps to support those efforts.
And of course, our very own president, Senator Kurt Bramble from Utah, gave testimony just a couple months ago and talking about the needs and everything and of course what it meant for his state in Utah. Now, switching gears just a tad, we've got to talk about the upcoming Capitol Forum, December 8th through the 11th. I was just looking at a little bit of the tentative agenda right now, and really a lot of the issues that states are going to be tackling and looking at in January, we're talking about those issues.
Yeah.
Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yes, I think we've got a very relevant program to the activities in the coming session in state legislatures. Obviously, if you go online, you can see many of the committee programs, and there's a real variety in those by subject matter. On the plenary sessions, one of them is going to deal with the pressures on the middle class, the vanishing middle class. A second one is going to deal with the subject of when religious freedom and anti-discrimination collide, subject that 15 state legislatures dealt with last year, and some will revisit this year, along with some new ones in light of recent Supreme Court rulings in that, of where you try to find the balance. And one on that will be particularly, I think, relevant is on the new sharing economy. Because that subject is on nearly every legislature's agenda. Some have acted on it. I suspect they are not finished acting because the subject is changing in that. But it's certainly one that legislatures in every part of the country have on their agenda, whether it's on transportation, the Uber phenomenon, or whether it's on housing and particularly short-term rentals and that. In addition, there will be a subject that has gotten more perhaps public attention this fall, has been the fantasy sports and the phenomenon that has developed of an industry on that clearly, from the kinds of questions we're being asked, an awful lot of legislators are interested in or concerned about.
So, Bill, sounds like, again, a lot going on December the 8th through the 11th right here in Washington, D.C. You can go to our website, www.ncsl.org. More information. We're posting it every day. We're also getting every day a lineup of speakers. So check out our website. Sign up today. Early bird registration is still going on. Again, www.ncsl.org. Bill, as always, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Mick.
That's right.